Guys.com presents Paradise, Louisiana. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, Demco, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament. Relief Windows. Visit Baton Rouge, an authentic Louisiana experience. And by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome to this week's edition of Paradise, Louisiana, and welcome back to Island Marina. Lake Catherine, Island Marina. The co-host this week is Mr. Perry Barra.
That's right.
Some people say Barras. I've heard them both ways. Perry's with Down South Fishing Adventures TV. I've gone up, he loaned us some video before, and I'm going to tell you what, he invited me, told me going to be on 3 days. I had a 3-day window, and we got to fish one out of those 2 days, but you blacked out at me. You making
No. You're the one that didn't catch any fish. Wait, you caught one.
What is that? Well, I ain't talking about catching the fish. I was watching, I was videoing. Me and your buddy, we were videoing. But let me ask you a question. What did I have to do with the boat? We ain't going to talk bad about them people, because your boat is beautiful. Tim Marine, one of your sponsors, they've been a good friend of myself and Don DeVue. They're great people. They're a great boat, so we don't bad. But just so we know we're picking. Y'all know y'all been watching 19 years. Y'all know I got a reputation. Fish are biting, and I get all of a sudden something happened. Well,
that's right.
The fish were there.
Yeah, they were.
The weatherman lied.
Yeah, it was
wind been blowing for 2 days. It's colder than the well diggers behind out there right now.
Real wind.
And it was 70 degrees when I got here. All I'm going to tell you, thank you again.
I appreciate it.
Enjoyed your boat. I enjoyed your buddy. So happened, small world. Him and I was a lot of the Bassmaster Classic. And I'm not going to mention his name because I think he's running from the law. Yeah, or he's running from somebody else. No, but he says, Lee, thank you so much. He's on camera right now doing it. Thank you. What a great job. Gave me a chance to fish. Just to win. That happens. I'm not going to blame the good Lord. The first time I got to take, and like you said, good Lord has blessed us. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on. People here at Island Marina have been tremendous. We got some fishing report for you. And we got a little story, and we're going to talk about baits. We're going to visit a short thing with Chaz again, and then we got him catching some fish. I caught one, and I had lost a good one on thing, but they're not no big bass, but I'm going to tell you what, they're where he says they are. So when we get to the fishing port, listen to what he has to say. How about you, all your sponsors? Tell them, hey.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Salt Life Optics. Right here, and got a Temple Fork Outfitters.
That's contrary to what our sponsor is, but that's fair. That's the only way to be fair. He's good take.
Hurry.
There you go.
Huh?
We'll be right back. You watching Paradise, Louisiana? Island Marina. I'm trying to say stay just in that boat for him. But I was right on his back when he was catching them bass. I was throwing right behind him, catching a few. Stay tuned. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana.
My name's James Loop, and I won the 2020 Chevy 1500. It was first day at roughly 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening. I was like, let's stay fishing, and she's like, nah, maybe we need to get back to the launch, you know? Yeah, I had a blast. It was a great summer tournament. Thank you, Super Chevy Dealers, for my 2020 Silverado.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana and Island Marina. In this store, ain't it a beautiful store with everything you want?
I love this place.
Let me ask you something. You know they got rooms and they got stuff to rent upstairs. They
Yeah,
got
I've seen that. I just talked to the owner. That's really nice. I'm thinking about renting.
That's right. I'm about to sell my camp. Come stay over here. I can be a moocher. I like to mooch a little bit on y'all.
Well, look how much you pay for the camp versus you're not down there that often.
That's right. Lately, let me ask you something. Let's go back to fish.
All right.
You told me you've been catching fish and we're gonna kill two birds in one stone. We're gonna break in that new motor.
Break it down.
Let me tell you what.
That's right.
It got so rough, I couldn't believe it. I told you, slow down. You said, Mr. Gary, sit back there. You should have told me a little thing. Relax. We're going out, we're coming back in. We're gonna break the boat in. I mean, and it took the water very good.
Oh yeah.
They got a lot of good boats in there, and I done fished in a lot of, but I'm gonna tell you what, that new Pathfinder you got took the water tremendously.
Very.
If we'd have just hooked that charger up right, whatever we did wrong. But you put us on fish. Tell us what we did, what we were looking for, and somebody coming right now, coming out of Island Marina or anywhere around here, and they were looking for bass and redfish, and we call speck too. But tell us, talk about the little run and the fishing trip we made.
All right. So yesterday we made a trip. We actually left here at Island Marina. We went through Marquez, hit the Chef Pass, ran down the ICW, and hit the Mr. Go. And went to an area called Camp Bayou. It's one of my favorite spots. It's got a lot of open marsh bays, ponds for sight fishing redfish. There's deep holes in there. Actually, we caught a trout. Sometimes the trout in the Mr. Go, but I mean sometimes they're in these deep pockets around these cuts. Anyway, we was fishing with this new matrix shad, X-shad, and I tell you what, he only gave me one pack, and I've been hounding him now. I said, I want you to send me a bunch of them. You don't have to put it in this fancy box. And we also used,
That's what you started with.
we started with the Magneto matrix shad, and this is actually my go-to base out of all matrix right here. And that's pretty much any kind of soft plastic. This color right here is phenomenal.
Yeah, we passed up a lot.
But now I'm going with this, and they're more expensive, so we'll see how he does and see if he'll give me some more.
Well, that's another one right now. Shrimp Creole.
Yeah, the shrimp Creole is a very high bait too. I fish with these a lot by the bridges. But
now,
you want me to tell him where we caught the fish?
Yeah, tell him where he caught the fish.
Okay, I caught 6 bass. He caught 1 bass.
Hey, I didn't want you to say that. Me caught 1 bass. I was shooting camera. Me and the both same time. Boy, am I gonna burn this button? Okay, where's my turn? Go ahead.
Okay. So we was in a big bay. For some reason, the trolling motor batteries were not charged, so we wasn't able to troll.
You did a great job.
I appreciate it. I tried my hardest to get out of the trip, but anyway. So the batteries were completely dead, and I said, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to get Lee to drive, and we're just going to go ahead and just drift this bay. And as soon as we caught 1 bass, I noticed they had a small little grass bed right there, and I said they're probably hiding and kind of getting around that.
That's where they were. It was right
there. And all the wind and the tide was pushing the shad or whatever the bait was at that point. I think it was shad, and then they're sitting there ambushing the bait. So every time we hit one of those little bitty grass areas, caught some bass.
That's right. And then, like I said, in a beautiful redfish.
Yeah, in the same area.
But look, and they were around there, and then we did a little scouting. You was trying to break the boat in.
I definitely want to go fast.
Now, Clint, the guys over here, they've been catching, and you have too. You've been catching them off your dock at the camp.
Yeah.
What's the canals around here close to Island Marina? Everybody's catching bass out the Yan right now and redfish.
I can tell
live
you that,
shrimp.
Yeah, live shrimp, even plastics. I mean, you can use any one of these. You can actually use these new Game Changer baits that my friend Lee's designing right now. You can check them out at Game Changer.
Yeah, let me talk about them baits, because I'm getting ready to put these in my pocket.
These are very beautiful.
No, this is the bait right here that they was over there. He got him imitating this, and this is he made this. Now he got a hard body underneath it. He imitating that right there.
Yeah,
and
you'll take his bait. This is actually a matrix shad right here. Look, that's actually a matrix shad right there.
If you're looking for them, Game changer.
Game
He's
changer.
got a face for it. Game changer. That's the bait right there. I showed him. So let's go right now.
You watching Paradise from Louisiana.
The best part about being a member of a Touchstone Energy cooperative is that it's your Touchstone Energy cooperative. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. Uh-huh. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
Pod's moving in storage.
I need to clean out my study.
We'll deliver a container.
My brother-in-law's moving in.
Maybe he'll help you pack.
He's lazy.
We can refer some professionals.
It's just until he finds work.
We can keep things at our storage center for as long as it takes.
I am not happy about this.
Or you can keep your things on site for quick unloading.
Did you say freeloading?
I said unloading.
I heard freeloading.
I'm sure you did.
Store on site or let us drive your things to our secure storage center. Pods, moving and storage, solved.
And all y'all watch the Elite Series, follow Elite Series in the Bassmaster Classic. All these tournaments are starting to come up right now. If you're going to Toledo Bend, you know, they're going to have tournaments after tournaments after tournaments. It's going to be pre-spawn right now, and the big fish are being caught. People are going to be catching those 10-pound fish.
Yeah.
And I'm going to come back to them in the tournament trade. I got a few pictures I want to talk about. Number one, we got a deer picture from somebody I raised in Emma Matos, the daughter of Dina Matos. She killed her first deer in Mississippi, and look at that pretty deer she killed. Good picture. They know how to take pictures. Thank you. The duck report now. My brother and them in Port Barrows last weekend. Only thing that's left is the veterans can make a hunt next week on Saturday in the East Zone, and there are going to be places where you can take a one-day youth hunt. It'll be Saturday next week. So I called my buddies up there to see if they could get what kind they finished. They finished pretty good. Yeah. Not as good as they thought they were going to be. Last week I gave you a report. You can go to Wildlife and Fisheries and look at the flight report and where the ducks were and where they weren't. So it's mixed season, but still to me it was a bad season. I talked to a bunch of people. I called to find out if some of those people I hunt with are going to have a conservation hunt. Blake said he's not. Blake is strapping stringer. He's not going to have conservation hunts this year. Kobe said he definitely will. He got a lot of geese and stuff in the area. You can look at him up. Top Gun. That's in Mer Rouge, Louisiana.
Mer Rouge?
They got them tournaments coming up right now. In fact, Lee just told me about one, and I got an email. Bass Pro is in U.S. National Bass Fishing Amateur tournaments will be coming out. Go to Bass Pro, go to the stores or wherever, even Cabela's, wherever you go, you look at their website and they're going to be doing it. Another big one that I'm involved in, I'm going to help. In fact, Salters are going to be hosting some of these tournaments. On Facebook and on different things, they're going to be doing them live. It's South Louisiana Crappie Masters. So I talked to one of the guys that are putting them on right now, Mr. Tim Abear. He gave me a little more fishing report too. They're killing the sac-a-lait. By the way, starting out in Lake Verret on the 13th. It was supposed to be this past week. They postponed it. They're going to be in Lake Verret on February 13th. They're going to be on Henderson on March the 6th. They're going to go to Desalmas, Lake Desalmas on April 17th. They're going to be at Bayou Black on May 22nd. By the way, these are the places they're naming. The fish are biting. They're catching sac-a-lait all over. They're catching it on the North Shore. That's another, I wanna get you a chance to take me catch some
Where? Oh, the Socklet. Chaz knows where they're at, but I want to know is where they're at.
Well, we're gonna find it. Watch the show. You get out that boat and you go watch the show. That's what you're supposed to do. But look, and then on June 19th, they're going back to Lake Barrett. They got the basin on July the 12th. Now, Lee and them were just telling me right now, the Carnarvon Bass Trail, CBT, February 20th, they start. In February, they go to March 20th, and they're going to be fishing out of the Delacroix launch. Okay, Delacroix Corporation launch. So y'all know where that at. Now, all the tournaments will be out of there. They got March 20th, and then they got April 17th, May 15th, and June 19th. They also got a Facebook page, and the championship July 17th. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything else. All right, I got a trip, some duck pictures that came from my brother and them. Like I said, Fort Barry, the last day, they come close to the limit. It's a mix. There was some people killed, 5 or 6, but teal are everywhere. They debating right now. They probably next Saturday, they're going to take some of the youth in our family. Like they say, youth. They're going to take some youth in our family. And it's full of teal. That's every year for some reason. Right there in February, teal stacked in there. So the only way they're moving. You and I, yesterday, we got teal up. What about the pool doing in the lake and all that rough water? Yeah, it was unbelievable. I've seen some ringnecks, but there's still a lot of ducks in the marsh here. In Alabama, these are my 2 future superstars. Charlie and Major Paraka, as Ken Lambert's grandbabies. Okay. They got him a new mud boat, and they killed a few ducks on the last day in Alabama. I want to thank them. Be good. Remember, if you want to hunt, you want to make a conservation hunt, go to the website, look at Top Gun, talk to Kobe Daniels. Now, when I come back, I got the fish report. Berkeley, I got the fish report with Perry Barra.
Okay, Brett, safety and car insurance.
Never scored a safety. That's defense. But go on, please.
Yeah, defensive. That's exactly how you should drive.
There is no such thing as a defensive drive. Offense makes the drive.
Oh, I mean when you're on the road.
But it doesn't matter, home or away.
Okay, clearly I'm striking out here.
That's baseball.
Get great auto rates from Farm Bureau Insurance. Call your agent today.
Welcome back to Island Marina. Berkeley, I will go see a fishing report. Mr. Perry.
Yes, sir.
How come you ain't got a mask on?
Because we social distance.
Okay, just stay those 6 foot. Let me see. No.
Yeah, we're good.
Be safe.
I'm
now that I got you taking me fishing again, you got your boat back, I don't want nothing to happen to you.
Yeah.
2 reasons. As long as you're alive, I know I'm not the ugliest guy in the world, too. Go ahead. Go ahead. You get sick now. No, tell us the fishing report, please.
All right, so I've been catching bass Highway 11 Canal. I've been catching bass in Lake Catherine. I've been catching bass in Gohagen.
Redfish too.
Redfish, not so much, but if you find a depot by the L&N Bridge, you'll catch a lot of redfish right now. We had reports that there was catching redfish in Hopedale. What they call that? Where the cold weather brings all those redfish up the canal right there by Hopedale.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it was called, but anyway.
But I'm gonna tell you, people fished off the bank. Y'all
yes, that's what I was talking about. I did that one time.
When we were coming back, I hope to God he'd use this. We saw the tour boat, okay? It had all those people on that boat, but we saw a lot of people catching fish. Saw them catching catfish. There are a lot of real blue cat. They're catching catfish. You call them catching big redfish.
We did.
We saw them in where was that? B Avenue.
That was B Avenue locks. It was fishing right there at the lock.
That's right. There was people catching. We saw people. We saw them fishing on the corner there at Marcelo Castle.
Yep.
A lot of people fishing the rocks. They fishing the rocks too.
Yeah, they're fishing in Mr. Go right now with jerk baits, and they're catching some big, nice speckled trout right now. I mean, you just got to get out there.
Tell me, well, you saw Chaz. You gonna watch Chaz? He's catching. He's in Pontchartrain himself. He's right out. He knows where to drop off, where it goes from 10 to 4, and him and his wife and his friend Chaz is. Yeah, you said it yesterday. He said he's on them fish. He stays on.
He's on them fish. I mean, I've been here for 3.5 years, and I'm still struggling to figure out the bridge. You know, I mean,
a lot of people leaving. I was telling a lot of people still catch them on the bridge. Catch the sheephead, drop shot
with a live shrimp, or you can matrix shad. I mean,
just a jig head.
Just a jig head. Just jig head and just
that's the way Gallo
the main thing is. You got to put that bait all the way on the bottom. Make sure it hits the bottom, and don't lift it off the bottom this much. You just got to just barely tap it to where that bait is just floating up and back on the ground.
The tail action on the bait is real good.
Yeah.
Now, and I'm gonna go back to talking about Lake Catherine now. Miss Andy and them in Senator Clint. He gave us some information the other day. He's catching a lot of fish. Clint got some people coming from Florida. He's going to swap. He's going to help people coming this weekend, so we'll make them welcome and show up that Florida can't compare to Louisiana when it comes to fishing. I hate to say that. The last couple of years, they can't compare to football either. Now, we ain't going to talk about Alabama. No. Now, the reports I'm getting right now in saltwater is Venice. Okay. They're catching the big trouts and all the passes down there right now. They're using live baits in different places up, and they're using plastic. They're in them canals. They can't work catching bass. Now the river gonna come up a little bit. Now they're gonna start getting them storms in. Just read the paper, follow the river stages until it gets out of the bank. They catching fish. There's another place. You call Venice Marina and talk to them guys, and all those people there are going to give you all the information you want to know to come down. They're going to save you a trip. There you go. Wow. Delacroix, go back and forth. Jack Payne, all those guys down there, the same thing. Hopedale, there's those people. You know a little bit more about Hopedale than anybody else there. The Biloxi Marsh.
Yeah, the Biloxi Marsh. They're catching redfish right now. The main cuts.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. The trout's scarce right now.
Down in Dulac, the people catching fish. I had a buddy who went. They had one good day, caught a lot of school trout, okay? Do a lot of throwbacks in Cocodrie area, but I didn't get any other reports from them. Fouchon, I know this time of year where to go toward the lakes and the passes and catch redfish grandma.
They catch a trout over there before you get to Grand Isle. Like,
where that?
On the bank.
Where?
Leeville.
Leeville. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Off the bank. Nice trout.
We know where they've been catching those fish, but let me tell you what right now. The word is sac-a-lait, crappie, white perch, slabs, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, they are killing them right now.
That's one fish that's got
the
too many
best fish, like I said, I was talking to Tim Maybear, who puts on that Crappie Classic. Him and his wife, he says, all his friends, everybody's scouting in Lake Barrett. That's why that's going to be an interesting tournament. Grassy Lake, out of Tacapon Landing, all the canals, Grand Mountain, wherever they're at in the Spillway. North, we're talking about, I'm going to tell you that, better hurry up, you ain't going to be able to show all this. Pat Bay, and all those areas, the bays up in there, they're catching them. The best bait, blue and white, and especially they use the small flat tail, Bobby Garland, blue ice. Or they got one called a baby minnows. Blue, it looks like a shad, it's small and blue. Blue and white, the old tube jig. I'm getting reports from them. The water is dingy, whether the water is dingy or clear. Usually when the water is dingy, blue and white just shows up for some reason. People do it. What did you do when the water was a little dingy yesterday? You went with that bait, had that purple, that little tin on the back. It turned when the light, yeah, and the blue,
Yeah,
the purple.
I went to this one when the water got dingy. It's got a, can't see it right now, but it's got a purple deal on the top of it, and that just.
I'm getting reports from Toledo Bend and everywhere else, that's all. We didn't got too long, I don't want to say it, but you on the camera, make a promise. You're gonna put me on there, we're gonna let Lee, and I'm gonna bring a cameraman, you're gonna let me fish the front and catch some fish.
I'll let you fish the front.
Yeah. Get the boat, the beautiful boat.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
That's
Thank
all right.
Island Marina. If you ever want any information, you want to know, if you want fresh shrimp, Island Marina's where to go. Thank you, Lee. I ain't gonna give your last name out.
Let me just say one thing. I just wanted to say that new boat that I bought is a dedication to my mom, the Miss Jutta. That's it. It's for you, Mom.
You went through a lot, buddy. It's a bad year, 2020, but we're gonna a lot better in 2021. Thank you. Be safe.
Will do.
Thank you, Lee. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana.
BBQGuys.com presents Paradise, Louisiana. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, Louisiana Fish Fry Products, Demco, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.